Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Welcome back to my channel once again. Before starting weekly analysis, I want to show you what levels I have given in yesterday's evening stream. As you can see, I have given 1815 as resistance yesterday. Market went up to 1814 and crashed. Of course, it crashed because the Federal Reserve Chairman gave some statement. We will discuss that later in video. But I want to show you that how perfect market followed the levels. 1815 made high and then crashed back up to 1782. So our resistance worked perfectly. In case you missed, you should join live streaming before US market opens on my other channel. Streaming channel link is in description. You should definitely join that and live stream with me Monday to Friday 30 minutes before US market opens. Moving on. Yesterday, Federal Reserve Chairman finally given hint what is going to happen regarding inflation, regarding jobs market and regarding interest rate. He said in a statement that the US labor market might continue to improve and reach maximum employment by next year. Interestingly, he also mentioned that maximum employment is the final hurdle that would result in the Federal Reserve beginning its process of interest rate, which means we are expecting a rate hike in 2022, as he has already hinted that US economy will be reaching maximum employment by the next year. And when it happened next year, that we need to know by his next statement whenever he will give. But yes, he has hinted that from next year we should be seeking a rate hike in interest rate. Interestingly, this statement is pretty positive for gold. But why did gold crash despite this positive statement that interest rate are going to hike? Well, let me continue reading the statement. Afterward, he said that Federal Reserve is ready to use its tools to bring inflation lower. We need to make sure that our policy is positioned to adjust to a range of possible outcomes. It meant that if you remember correctly, gold is firing since last week because of higher inflation number. So finally, Federal Reserve Chairman said that they have many tools to bring inflation down, which is the only sole reason gold prices was firing, and that resulted in a major gold collapse, because it has literally collapsed from 1814 to 1784, almost $30 in a flash. This is what happened when Federal Reserve Chairman speaks regarding inflation, and he is clear that he will be bringing the inflation down, which was supportive for gold prices since last 1 or 2 weeks. Before moving further, let's quickly have a look what are the data next week which we need to keep an eye. All timings are Indian Standard Timing. I will only highlight the major data. Monday we have German business climate. Tuesday we have consumer confidence, manufacturing index, new home sales from US. Wednesday we have durable and core durable monthly numbers from US. Crude oil inventory. Thursday we have a Bank of Japan outlook report, monetary policy statement from Japan's. We also have Europe's ECB monetary policy and ECB press conference Thursday, along with quarterly GDP numbers from US, unemployment claims, of course, weekly affair. Then Friday, we have revised consumer sentiment. That's it. Let's quickly jump to the chart again. So finally, gold closed 1783. I was expecting that gold would close above 1812 or 1815, and I would be I would be making a video that gold have finally entered in positive zone. Now buyers can go and buy. But unfortunately, it didn't happen, and gold again closed below 1800. So our levels will be intact. I will be writing down the levels on the chart in a minute. And MCX levels I have given in community post. If you want to check weekly MCX levels, you can click join button and check community post. Now finally gold have closed around 1783. Interestingly, gold is still in weak zone. It haven't entered in positive zone. Fine, it went in positive zone for few minutes, but it didn't sustain and finally crashed. So let me give you the levels, then we will talk further. These are the levels which you can see on your screen. Current resistance at 1815. That is what I have given yesterday in evening stream. Even told my subscriber that 1815 is also the weekly resistance. So make sure you make a strict stop loss if you have selling in the market, which unfortunately they did. Interestingly, many of them trade against the trend. But anyways, they were saved by Federal Reserve yesterday and along with the resistance. So I will give credit to Federal Reserve Chairman with our resistance if they got saved. And if you were saved yesterday, please do comment. I would love to know that you were saved by 1815 resistance. However, if gold break 1815 and manage to close above that level, then gold will enter in extra bullish positive zone. Afterward, it could test up to 1850 and even $1900 is also possible. However, a very strong support at $17.15. If market breaks 17.15 and manage to close below that level, then expect gold to test up to 1680 and even 1650 is also possible. Currently, gold trend is weak. As you can see, gold trend is a negative. So please trade accordingly. However, I will also be updating intraday videos which will have day trading levels and day trading trend for gold, silver and crude oil. So please do subscribe the channel and click bell icon. While clicking bell icon, select all notifications so you can get notified whenever I upload the video. Let's move on to silver. This is silver chart. Finally, silver have broken above $24 and even give a heavyweight close, I would say. It is a very extremely positive closing by silver. And finally, we can say silver have entered in positive zone. Unlike gold, which is still trading in weak zone, silver finally have entered in positive zone. So what is the resistance and what is the support? Let's quickly find out. I will write it down on chart for you. Here we have 2250 will act as major support now. This is the level. If market break 2250 and manage to close below that level, please underline this term close, because these we are talking in weekly analysis and market need to either close above or close below in order to trigger the condition. So if market break and close below 2250, then silver will enter in weak zone. Afterward, it could test up to $21. However, if silver close above 2570, then expect silver to test up to 27 and even $28 is also possible. Currently, crude oil is in positive zone, so trade accordingly. And if you want to avail my paid buy and sell signal, you can send me a message on WhatsApp. Number is flashing on your screen and I have also given this number in description. You can check that out. Let's move on to crude oil. This is crude oil. Again, it is pretty much clear that crude oil is in positive zone. But let's have a look at resistance and support because it have changed since last week. Let me write down levels for you on chart for your convenience. And of course, MCX levels can be seen in community post by clicking the join button. Here we have 74.90 will act as support this week. If market breaks 74.90 and manage to close below that level, then only crude oil will enter in weak zone. As you can see, it has to crash almost 10 to 12% in order to return to negative. So if market breaks 74.90 and close below that level, then expect 72 and $70 in crude oil. If market break 86.10 and manage to sustain and close above that level, then expect 88 and $90 from crude oil. I don't need to remind you that crude oil is in positive zone, so trade accordingly. And if you want to avail my paid buy and sell signal, you can send me a message on WhatsApp. Number is flashing on your screen and also given in description. Make sure you tune with me on live stream. Live stream channel link is in description. I live stream before 20 minutes before market US market open. So make sure you subscribe that channel and click bell icon. And of course, select all notifications. So whenever I live stream, you will get a notification. Now I will see you next week, Monday. Please tune Monday for intraday video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.